All right, begin.
What's going on, y'all? What it is? So before we get started, I would like to say Merry Christmas Eve and Merry Christmas to you and yours. If you celebrate the holidays, I hope that you guys have fun with your family and friends and that you enjoy the festivities that you guys have planned. All right, so let's go ahead and slide on this topic, and I want to talk about the situation that went down with Tory Lanez and Meg. So I'm not going to get too deep into this because there's a lot of people covering this story, but I do want to focus on Tory Lanez's father going off on Jay-Z after his son was found guilty on all 3 counts, right? So initially, Tory Lanez had pleaded not guilty to AS with a semi-automatic firearm, carrying a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, and discharge of a firearm with gross negligence. And just like I said, he was convicted of all 3. Now, when I observe the conversations that are actually taking place all over social media about this case, right, it seems to be split down the middle when it comes to who's on Meg's side and who's on Tory's side. It seems that you have a lot of people that have been down with Meg since the very beginning, since she said that Tory actually shot her. And then you have people that believe Tory didn't shoot her. And then some people think that Roc Nation and Jay-Z are the catalyst to Meg actually coming on top in this case. Now, I happen to be of the mindset that Tory did shoot Meg. That's just my belief system. That's how I view it, right? I think that he did shoot the girl, right? And at the end of the day, I'm not protecting men that violate women, not on my watch. But I will say this, I have to call Meg's character into question because she did lie about sleeping with Tory Lanez. And make no mistake about it, you know, I don't respect Gayle King like that because she's done some questionable shit too, right? She is Oprah's protege, you know, so to speak. And so, but at the end of the day, she sat there and she lied to a black woman on television in her face. And so I just find that a little bit suspicious. If I was Meg's boyfriend party, I would be watching out for her because she seems to have a lying demon and we cast that out. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong, I do understand that even though Meg did lie about sleeping with Tory initially, it doesn't mean that she lied about the brother shooting her now. Because now we know, it's a known fact, it's undeniable that Tory Lanez shot up in her oven and he also shot her in the foot, right? That thing was so good, he had to shoot her in the foot, y'all. But anyway, guys, let's get into what Tory Lanez's father had to say about Jay-Z. This man seems to be irate. I understand that's his son. He's going to jail. He's leaving a son behind, a son that he was parading around the courthouse during the trial as if he didn't have a care in the world. Like, I believe Tory Lanez thought that he was really going to beat this case. So anyway, guys, check out what Tory Lanez's daddy had to say about this situation, and then I'll be back to close the video.
I just stood here in this Los Angeles County and witnessed the worst miscarriage of justice that this world has ever seen. You want to know how I feel? I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez, and the whole wicked system of Roc Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men, and you're still doing it.
Amen.
The only independent witness in this courtroom is a man whose name is Sean Kelly. He came to court, and our attorneys, he would not even shake their hand after he went upstairs with Kathy Ta and Alex Bart.
They met on Saturday before.
They met with our witness. And then the man came back, and I sat in the hallway while he sat with Jody Little, the prosecutor's investigator, who acted so dumb, an intelligent woman who did not want... Listen, I've seen so much evidence buried in this, and I know exactly what the public out here will say. Don't talk. You will say, I say this because I'm a father. See, I am a father of thousands around the world. I'm a father of my kids, but a spiritual father to many. And I don't make stupid allegations because I got nothing better to do. You all have been bartering and trading the souls of young black and brown men in this country. And I'm calling on all the umbrellas. I'm calling on everybody in this country to begin to rise up because your sons have been done dirty.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Amen.
All right, so you guys heard what Tory Lanez daddy had to say about the situation. I believe his name is Soren Star or something like that. But yeah, he's upset. I understand. That's his son. His son is about to go to prison. His son is about to do some time. His son is about to get deported, actually, right? Now, I do understand the dynamic of Megan being from Houston and Beyonce is also from Houston. And then when you couple that with the fact that Megan left 1501 to sign with Roc Nation, I can understand people looking through that lens like maybe Roc Nation did pull some strings to assure a conviction in this particular case. But there's one caveat, right? No one from Roc Nation pulled the trigger. Meaning that Tory is solely responsible for putting himself in this situation. Tory is the one to blame here, not Jay-Z and Roc Nation. And you guys know how hard I go against Jay-Z and Beyonce, you know? I believe that they're into some very sinister things, and I don't respect them at all. But at the end of the day, this situation right here is all on Tory. And so it sounds like to me that Tory father is trying to say that everybody, especially Roc Nation, conspired against his son to put his son in jail for many, many years, right? And to have him deported back to Canada for something that he did. Now, is there some truth and validity to what Tory Lanez's father is saying about, you know, Jay-Z and Roc Nation and the sacrifice thing? Hell yeah, some truth to that. But I just don't think it's applicable to this situation. Not at all. And as a matter of fact, I would go as far as to say that the type of business that Jay-Z and many other individuals indulge in within Hollywood don't have anything to do with putting you behind bars or having you deported back to your country. No, their goal and obligation is to make sure that you check out of life permanently. That's how they feed Satan. And so, yeah, I don't understand the frustration, the anger going towards Jay-Z in this case, right? You know, because listen, it's his job, it's his duty to make sure that Meg is set up with the best plug possible because, yeah, Jay-Z is a powerful guy in the game and he has connections upon connections above other connections, right? So I'm pretty sure Meg had the best of the best, right, representing her. So it is what it is, player. You know, you shouldn't be violating women anyway, but in this case, Tory shot the wrong woman. You shot a woman that has connections to Beyonce and Jay-Z, signed to their label, basically. Yeah, you shot the wrong woman. But anyway, y'all, that's my thoughts on it. You know, I do sympathize with his son because his son will be without his father, you know, for several years, right? And so I do understand that dynamic. He's going to be up the road getting his cheeks bashed in. But again, he brought it on himself. So I'm gonna let this slide right here. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.
Well,